knowing that you need to make the most out of your side choice, I'm assuming that they're going to go with defense, you know, the typical choice on this map, as it's down to a 2v4 in the knife round for LLL. And a shout out in from
Apparently Sean is
or excuse me, go ahead.
Go ahead with that.
I was gonna say a shout.
Sean is saying that.
Wow, vent lag.
Ladies first. I insist. Go for it.
I will ignore that comment, given the fact that you're illiterate and unable to use a dictionary for the actual definition of that term. But while it's a 1v4 situation, excuse me, 1v3, I'm gonna say shout out from Zach, aka Colors. I'd like to say we let Ono get those picks. Yeah, you can keep believing that. You can keep believing.
I was going to say that Sean says, Sean3H has actually said that AT Gaming have won LowLandLions. So, interesting, curious moment there. But it's definitely a David Goliath matchup to me, though. Because I think, apparently I didn't know much about AT. Of course, they did beat us, but they beat Infused early rounds, which I didn't expect. And I didn't expect them to beat the Knights. So, they're definitely the David versus the Goliath of LowLandLions. So we're gonna see if something is historically accurate or rewriting the history books there. So,
well, you know, living in the part of the United States that's pretty close to the hostess plan, every time I look at Devil Dog's name, I think of a tasty treat. But that's just me. Back to the match at hand, though. You know, Ian, winning Dutch lands is one thing. And it could be that it's going to be a very close match beyond what we're expecting. But I would like to say that you don't just have to walk the walk, which clearly AT does. You have to talk the talk. And I think that LLL brings in a lot more swag to the showroom, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. No question to that at all. I think LLL is definitely the more known team. The moment I say LLL on cast or we're streaming, our stream just fills up. So definitely got the swagger in their favor. So I'm going to go ahead and follow with Ono has proven the point there. As Ono takes down a player Harris over the back of the B side there. He's going to be pushing towards the green area as Trooper, which is Jermaine, of course, getting a nade kill before Skier taking down Devil Dogs. And Bryn finally getting an answer on Jermaine. So as Kager's going to fire down, take down Chubby before Skier takes down Kager. So we all just Kager's going to rotate around trying to find him here as he's going to be trying to get some shots coming in. Excuse me, it wasn't Kager, it was Bryn. My shotcaster overlay lied to me as LowLandLions is going to take the first round.
Yeah, and you can't be happy about the way you got killed there if your parents saw. I mean, that's just right through the wall. That's not amusing whatsoever. But the overlay will be glitched. I apologize for that if you're watching on the stream. We do have 4 people in here to fill up some slots. Skier will get the nade kill into Rickard, opening up this round yet again with an LLL advantage. As there goes Chubby into Harris. Ono going to take down Baronsaw, stealing that kill from Chubby. Jermaine going to take down Kegger. And it's all up to lonely old Devil Dogs, but Trooper as he is, Jermaine going to take him down as well. And I mean, you gotta watch out for Jermaine on this map, and he's gonna take those mid shots more often than not. We're going an aggressive AK route, and that's gonna be all she wrote. He plays it like it's an SMG. You can be close, long, mid range. You could be invisible, and the man's gonna take you down.
Absolutely. He's a beast to reckon with. I'm going to go ahead and follow him right now. As sure enough, you say he did go into the mid. Does see a player going and gets a tag on him. Doesn't get the kill. He's going to try to rotate and get it. Does get the kill on Harris. So Trooper, Jermaine, being the Trooper, true to his name, as we said there, as Rickard's going to take down Chubby. But oh no, firing back with that scope and taking down that. And I don't think they expected that to happen. So, you know, whatever. We're going to go ahead and follow him. I'm still following with Jermaine here as he's going to be taken down by Kager. So I'm going to switch around. Give somebody else some love. We're going to give Rickard some love as he's in front A with the SMG. Let's see that player in mid is going to take down by Enrio. So it's going to be all left to Ono and Enrio here versus Kager and Baron. So I'm going to try to follow with Baron. We're fixing to see some action very shortly following across the statue area. He's going to be in front and looks like he's going to be kind of going back and forth here as Ono is going to go ahead and take down Kager. So it'll be all left. 2, that's going to be Baron again. So Baron is, again, going to be waiting on the cross to happen here as he sees that one player gets spam on a misses. Going to wait for that second player to follow. As wise choice there is going to be Ono is going to get dropped. So we're going to have We're going to have Inrio trying to get the bomb down now. As he doesn't get the bomb down. Gets some tag up here. He's going to get some spam going back and forth. Gets the spam on him. Doesn't have it. So, as wow, as he said, just do a little bit of spam going back and forth. As Inrio, to get aggressive there, is actually going to push Baron. You kind of figure he would push back, and I don't think Baron expected that. So 3-0 early rounds going for LowLandLions.
Yeah, and you know, this team, man, I love watching them on this map. Saw him play the Gamercheck match. This map just absolutely dominant back then. Stayed dominant on it, and now even with a mixer, 3-0 on attack. AT not having a good time at all in A. Skier opens up again into Rickard. Harris will spot him, but gets tagged up for his trouble. Re-peeked, and that was a kind of a careless move. Now gives away his position. Devil Dogs will find Chubby with a headshot, but there goes Skier right back into Harris. And Skier's taking over that A site for the team. They're just going to start infesting it. They're going to swarm in like termites onto a wood pile. And it's going to be eaten up just as quickly as Kegger gets dropped by Jermaine. And Jermaine again with a headshot in the Devil Dogs. I mean, he's drunk and gorged on sugar if you're going to go with some food relation there with Kegger and Devil Dog is going to be your final two victims of that round. Back to you, Ian.
We got to take it away again because my game just crashed.
Well, as Ian has been playing on a dilapidated version of COD 4, Ono will take down Devil Dog. Scope and a scope action. Skier going to find Harris as well. And it's a 5v3 again. Oh, through the smoke. Jermaine going to take down Rickard, and it looks as though Harris decides to reconnect. You know, can't blame him. I'd want to redo as well, but Jermaine into Kegger. Baron's not going to be the victim of Skier. And that was another quick round. 5-0, you're going to be your score. Skier and Ono, 7-1, 5-1 apiece. Enrio hasn't died yet. Devil Dogs is 1-5, and a little bit different outcome than he might have hoped for with that scope. But Ian, hey, I wish you were in here right now. This is just phenomenal. Nade kill is going to get traded as Trooper takes down Harris. Kegger right back in the Chubby. And Kegger again into Jermaine, so he's stepping it up a little bit. We'll see if he steps it up enough, though, as it is a 3v4 situation for the LowLandLions offense. I'm going to follow in on Ono right now, see what he's going to do with this scope. He's playing very passively over there by the B side of the map, just waiting. Going to see some spam coming out from his teammates, as well as a little bit of return spam from the AT side. Chucks out a nade. It's pretty quiet right now, as Skier's going to be trying to work that A site. Has a nade for the Palms. We'll see if he can land it, and it might actually be good. He gets the tag, doesn't get the kill, manages to pick up the AK, and slowly works his way into the A site. Spots a player at statue, goes for the spam, not going to find it. Looks over towards the Palm, and he's got two players to contend with. Neither of them is going to push him. They're actually going to run away and hide from him. And I got to think, Ian, that they're just completely intimidated right now by this onslaught of LowLandLions players. There goes Ono into Baronsaw. And that's going to be a crucial pickup. Only one player remains in the A site. Ono will go for the spam. He's going to slowly work his way around now past the Butcher area. Going to pick up the bomb. There's a player immediately to his left. He will turn and gets the Deagle. Enrio as well into Rickard, and it's all up to Devil Dogs. Excuse me, my Shoutcaster overlay is lying, as Devil Dogs has actually switched to a Spec Ops. They changed scopes, and Skier will take him down as well. 6-0. And I've never seen a team like this pull a bond in terms of team score, but if there's another O somewhere, they would be 007 after this round. Tremendous shot, and back to you, Ian, on that spam.
Alright, we're going to follow that. Oh my god, I don't know if you just saw that, but Ono just did the reverse pick. So we watched him do all match against Rap. Pounced down on the backside there, shot through mid-shops, and tagged the guy coming through from fucking spawn. It's absolutely amazing, and you wonder why I'm a fanboy of him. Such a sick shot there. I'm going to try to follow with Chubby here, and Scare is going to take down Rickard, so we're going to push him back side there. Baron is going to take down Scare, so Chubby actually, I think, does know there is a player in the arches here. He's going to get some spam going back and forth. That player isn't moved yet, though, as I think Chubby heard it there. I'm not real sure, as Ono is saying, I don't play no games. He's going to take down Kegger here, so there's going to be left to two players. That's going to be Baron and Devil Dogs, as Baron was going to go huge and take down Ono and Inrio, but not quite, as Darren takes him down. And Jim, you need to watch Ono this round and see if he does that reverse pick again, because people are going nuts right now over it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to follow him. He's not going to opt for that. Instead, he's just going to go over for the flying leap, looks for the scope, doesn't find him. I believe he hears the spam that sees right now, but it'll be Baronsaw who gets the better of him with that long-ass nade. And someone can say John Elway right now, because Chubby's going to go into Devil Dogs, though. SMG and SMG. Chubby again into Harris. Beautiful deagle right there from him, as he's got the AK in hand. He'll be looking into that mid-shop area. Oh no, meanwhile, being the only casualty for LowLandLions, as it's a 3v4 situation for AT Gaming, and that one round might have been a fluke this half, Ian, as it doesn't look too good for him now. So you're going to pull out the Deagle, gets the tag, and the Baron's always playing mid-shops. Meanwhile, Kegger will find Chuby with the AK, but too little too late is going to be the question in hand, as Rickard, who has picked up that scope, takes down Skier. He's got himself into a 3v2 situation, as I believe it will be Enrio on full flank, Deagle in hand, but he's got the AK to help him out here as well. He'll be pulling his way up to that B-bomb site, just kind of casually strolling along. It's like a nice little Sunday afternoon stroll for him right now. Ian, I mean, I don't know if he's packing a picnic basket, but the pace he's going is slower than Six's grandma on the freeway. It just doesn't make sense. As Troopers worked his way up to top A. These guys have to make a pick, Ian. It's 30 seconds. The bomb is underlook, as Troopers got to go for it, but there's Enrio, and that's what we needed from him. We needed that Deagle shot. He's going to go for the second kill into the B house. Not going to find it, but the A site is clear. He'll keep the spam down, allowing Jermaine to move in. Here's the scope shooting at him. Doesn't even bother to peek back. Just runs away, knows he's not going to get shot. And there will be one more player pushing front air. There goes Enrio in the Baron saw, and it's all up to Rickard. He's got the scope, misses the no scope, and Enrio again! Right into Rickard, 7-1. And these guys have lucky number 7 as their round number. 10-4 for Jermaine. Ono at 9-3. Skier at 9-3. And Enrio still 7-1. Harris, after the reconnect, 0-3. Better luck next time, son.
Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and try to follow with Jermaine. As you see, Chuby getting taken out early there. As Harris gets the tag and runs away. He's fixing to get flanked from the backside. And Scare, sure enough, is going to take him down. So Scare doing work right now for LowLandLions. I'm telling you, LowLandLions is just a class above the rest right now, as they're just dropping people. As Jermaine is going to fire and take down one player before Rickard takes him down. So it's going to be left to Kager, Rickard, and DevilDog versus Scare and Ono. And Scare getting the Deagle kill. Going big in the record right there. So leveling it up. 2 players left standing. Scare is, of course, in the B bomb site. Ono is slowly working his way back around. Has 1 player in A and 1 player in B. Looks like he's near the stairs here, so they're going to be kind of waiting patiently. So Ono is getting the tag on him. Absolutely amazing. That's going to be Kager in top, as Scare is going to take him down. So it's going to be all up to that one player. It's going to be DevilDogs, who's actually going to be in the A side, extremely out of place here. Has to make something happen. Not looking good for him right now, as the smoke is going to go out in Skinny Alley / Canada, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to watch as the bomb does go down. Of course, Ono does plant it, and Scare is actually going to be on the red car in the street waiting on the cross here. So they're perfectly set up to catch DevilDogs in a crossfire. And sure enough, here it comes as DevilDogs ripped completely apart. Doesn't get the kill though, as Scare is going to watch him fly by. So they're going to kind of rotate back and wait for him, as Ono is actually pushed out on towards the street or hookah area, and it looks like I believe Scare is going to be inside the B house here. The plant is down, of course. It's going to be a perfect spot to be taken from behind here. That's a spam. Get you with the spam through the wall. Scare set that up. Beautiful play, my friends.
I want to educate our viewers about a little phenomenon that exists in North America. It's called that of the Church of Banff. And while that church is always in session and the sermon is always "Thou shalt rape," it now is the Church of LowLandLions that I'm looking at. And while the priest is in the rectory, the dick is in the rectum, because they're just driving it home against AT right now, Ian. And I mean, this is just unfathomably bad to watch. 8-1. I know they're on, attack, man. I know they're an aggressive team, but that's just sad, as Chuby gets a double kill taking on Kegger and DevilDogs. Chuby again! I gotta flick through to find him very quickly as he takes down Baron. Skier gonna get the kill into Rickard, prevents the ace, but Chuby looking for the 4K, and he's found it against Harris at the dumpster. Wow! I mean, Ian,
Chuby.
That's all I can say. It's just
Couldn't have picked a better time to wake up. He was 4-7 before this, and he switched now to 7-7. So I was just speechless. The man just said, "Oh, hey, I'm just gonna go beast mode. I don't give a shit what the rest of you people think." So he got the kills going huge there. We're gonna follow him again as he's in the A side already. Decided to kind of wake up and say, "Hey, maybe I should start playing something here before my teammates leave me behind and I get called out." As one of the Mead brothers just going huge there. Jermaine getting the nade kill into Rickard there. So it looks like they're gonna have the bomb in hand. The A side practically on lockdown here. Not quite though. Harris gonna take down 2 people. Harris taking out, going big for Trooper and Scare answering back. Scare going huge here. So it's slowly making him into a fanboy for the Kaji replacement. Still can't replace Kaji for me, but is doing well, doing work in his place. All left to, I believe it's gonna be Kager, as the shoutcaster overlay is gonna lie to us, as he's gonna be towards the jump on garage. As Ono is gonna see him get the scope shot on him. Can Ono make the kill? Not gonna happen though, as Scare 3 kills, I think, going around 10-1. And I would say almost this map is in hand for LowLandLions, Jim.
Now we know they swapped back to Devil Dogs with the scope. I believe he's actually gone down to AK. Not quite sure who's scope, but there's no! Through the wall again into Baron Slaw, and I just caught that on the cast, and thank God I flicked back. That was a tremendous example of why this team is 10-1-ing by half. But there goes Devil Dogs in that Chubby. I'm gonna follow in on Jermaine.